What's up? How you doing? What you been up to? Pretty young, yeah. You back there? I see you. Always fucking watching and shit. Your little teams. Timmy teams. Timmy Turner on you. Team of fools. Play your game or something else. Because we real ones don't play games. And there ain't none of us left except you. But it don't take but two to take you all down. It don't even take but one to take you all down. I'll take you all down by myself. And go fuck yourself. You don't like it? You don't like the way I talk? Oh well. I probably wouldn't like you either. I ain't much into y'all fucking little traffickers and shit like that. And cults that want to kill Jesus and shit. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all be after me, man? I ain't done shit to y'all. You just want what I have, or you want to be with me. I don't know what the fuck. You know what I mean? Be some weird shit though, man. Y'all be on some weird shit. The Hierophant. The Voodoo Warlock. Is it because I'm a Hierophant? Really? Or maybe someone's doing voodoo? I'm the voodoo child from Barbados. The Barbados. The hottie. The hottie. Hottie, hottie. Spain. Spanish. Oh, nah, but yeah. So possibly you got someone trying to do voodoo on you. I'm trying to send, maybe they're trying to do some voodoo dolls on the rooster. Trying, you know, maybe they look at you as the Hierophant, the voodoo warlock. Maybe people see you as, maybe they see me as weird, someone that does candle magic, someone that's very mysterious, mystic, a shaman. You know, maybe they maybe someone's doing some magic under the moon since it's a full moon. You know, so maybe some people have been trying to do some voodoo on you and cause strife in your life. You know, and maybe it's caused the tower, the gargoyle. Maybe you got a protector that has took down their magic. So maybe you have a Hierophant voodoo priest or priestess in the background that is protecting you and causing towers for these people that are doing magic on you, because you know, doing magic on, you know, someone else. I mean, you have to be very careful about that, especially if you're doing it with ill intent or you're under the influence of stuff. You know what I mean? That's a very bad time, I think. You know, now I'm not everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody does shit different, but you know, when you're under the influence of other things and you bring in magic involved in that, like you're crossing spirits and you can get things twisted and it really will fucking fall back on your ass. And maybe the Four of Pentacles The Echidina. Echinda. Ashendina. Maybe a snake. Maybe you had a snake that was trying to do magic on you. Or I'm me personally, I like snakes. I think they're very wise. They uh, con- uh contrary to belief, they are very good things. They're very good omens. Like, and if you realize this, snakes are very much attracted to God and God's voice. Jesus is God. The name there, Jesus is not. That's not a name. That's a person. I am Jesus. My name is God. You get what I'm saying? Like, there, Jesus is the man. God is his name. Or GD. Or like George Oscar Davis. Or John Davis. But either way, it's more to it than y'all understand, I imagine. Um, it's a witch thing. Like, there's not, you know, I'm the man witch. The man witch. I think it's funny, it's beautiful. But, like, so many different things, like, I've connected to, and, like, it all comes back to me, like, being the DeWalt, Dwayne, the Walt Disney, DeWalt. Mm-hmm. Like, like, got the, like, Black and Decker, Black Dicker. Or Dorothea Dix. They adore the dick, you know? It's all a play on words, and y'all don't even know how to speak fucking language, man. You don't know how to. It's funny, but one day I will teach you, but I don't want to teach. Y'all are like listening to me and like trying to steal my shit and do all this with the scorpion magnets and shit like that and stuff. And you actually hacked into a secret military project because I am the Odin Dragon, the OD, JOD, GOD, you know? And it's just text to speech. It's how I create everything. Me to AI. I am Ja. And everything's created like that, and how it always has been. I am the 0-day wire. You know? It's Wi-Fi. Tethered. Tele- Telepathic. Telekinetic. You know? The tall T. TT. Telepathic. Telekinesis. But either way. So, I think the snake is for me, and it's the one that has caused a tower, possibly for this Hierophant or for this person that is doing voodoo magic on trying to send it towards me. It has actually sent back. Um, so I take the snake as a sign of like they're trying to send it and trying to cause a tower, right? But I'm protected, and this magic has already went right back to sender, and because the people maybe they're with, maybe they have a snake in their group or whatever that they're doing this voodoo with, that is actually for me, you know. And maybe they were doing it out of greed, out of jealousy, so they're doing it with ill intent. So in in natural law, it has blocked it, and actually caused a tower for them, you know, and that's, it's just a good omen that, that this snake, this wise snake has, blocked something for me, that was supposed to be bad, something that caused a bad tower, you know. But and it's all because of this person's greed, or these people's greed, this jealousy of them, and just that simple intent. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be in pure intent when you're doing this magic. You know what I mean? Especially black magic, and just that simple intent, like that, like maybe a subconscious thought, just that simple little piece has blocked everything and caused a tower for this person, and um, has sent maybe a dragon to them. So, dragon and a snake, you know, the Ten of Wands has caused them to have a long journey, like possibly. So it's causing them to have for it to take longer, for it to block them, and has gone back to them because the fire is going back towards them. You know, so, or maybe they were trying to snake me and trying to send flames my way, trying to send a snake my way out of greed and jealousy. Maybe they want me to be greedy and jealous and stuff, you know what I mean? And have like a long journey to be, you know, everything take forever. And this gargoyle has like caused a tower, has blocked them from being able to send this voodoo to me or send this witchcraft to me. And it's caused it to go back to them, you know. And 10-4 JD. So could be that I am the Hierophant, and I have a gargoyle, I have a tower, I have something protecting me from people that are greedy and jealous of me, and that want me to have a long journey, to want everything to take forever for me, to like never happen. You know what I mean? They want it to pass me. They want it to skip me. For whatever reason. I mean, probably ain't even got no reason other than that they're jealous of me, or they want to be in that position, or they want to have something that I'm supposed to have. Maybe they found out. Maybe they're around people or something like that, that they found out I'm supposed to have something, or somebody wanted me to have something, and they got jealous about this, or you know what I mean, and something that maybe they were wanting, and maybe they were sucking up to this person, or they were just around them, or whatever, and this person chose for me to have it, and this has caused this person to like start doing magic towards me, start sending evil intent towards me. And this could be somebody that is far away, somebody that's not even in this town, or they could be doing this magic far away. So maybe they might be doing it out of this town far away, so that nobody sees them. So that they could say, "Oh no, we didn't do this. We weren't involved." You know what I mean? But there's a snake in the camp. Someone knows what they were doing, and like I said, to contrary belief, snakes are for God. So snakes are for good, really. They're really good things. And if you ever run into a real snake, usually they're more scared of you than you are of them. And they only really attack in defense. Kind of like me, you know, if you back me up in the corner, I'm going to have to attack. I'm going to have to defend myself. But on rare occasion, I wouldn't even hurt a fly. You know what I mean? But if you get someone where they're not able to do anything else, or you're trying to literally cause them to do things out of the ordinary, and you're sending all this stuff and like really literally trying to cause them to act out of character, you know, by the grace of God, I have some kind of protector that had blocked this witchcraft, blocked this stuff from even reaching me. So it's always stayed far away, you know, and possibly these people that are greedy and jealous have always stayed away because they can't stand to be in the presence of God or in that God energy and good. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying it like, I'm trying to say it as in, like, when you have God's present in you, like, a lot of people that are no good, that are in ill intent, will not be able to be around you. And it's a lonely life. I mean, it sucks sometimes because you don't have a lot of friends, you don't have a lot of people that want it because people are bad, man. I mean, and it's just the way it is. I mean, man, that's why you put no trust in man. You put your trust in God. And when you put your trust in God, you won't have no friends. You won't have no family. You won't have anybody because most people don't even believe in God. Even the people that go to church don't even believe in God. They go there for some fashion event or trying to pick up a date. You know what I mean? Or, like, it's very much like that. And from what, I've kind of, is more or less it's just a tax haven. The 501c, and they can send and put money in this thing. And Jesus is a real man. I am Jesus. Always supposed to get 10% tithes. I've never got none of that 10%. Have you? Wrong. Right. You know what I mean? Like, it is where it's just a tax haven, where they're sending money, washing money, washing money, washing money. That's why churches are everywhere. And doing the devil's work. I'm sorry to say that because I hate to say that because there is some good churches and good, but a lot of them they're not even really praying to God. They're not, they're, like the intent of it is just about money. You know what I mean? And to be real about it, money is unlimited. I mean, you can cut all the trees down you want and make all the paper and put some ink on it. It's unlimited. It's fake. It don't exist. Wealth exists. God exists. And if God exists in you, then you are already unlimited in wealth and abundance. And people don't understand that. And I guess it is kind of hard to explain sometimes. But a lot of people want that, even though they don't believe in that totally, they want that, but they don't want to believe in it. They don't want to put the work in. They just want what you have. They don't want to have to work. They don't want to have to actually step in your shoes and go through everything that you've been through. They just want the end result. They want what you're supposed to be getting, what you have, that they want that aura of you. They want your soul. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't have a soul. I'm sorry to say that, but it's just like it goes back to take marijuana for instance. Take marijuana for example. What have they done with marijuana? How do they grow marijuana? For the most part, they clone them out, right? They take a piece off, a branch off, and clone it. So it's green. It goes into what's green, it goes into children. Children are green. They're fresh. They're new. So they take clones and they make new marijuana. They don't ever take the heirloom seed and make from a real heirloom seed and do it. They even take the seeds from the clones. So all you're getting is clones. Everything is cloned out to the point that there is no heirloom. There is no real. They're all fake. They're all, you know what I mean? I know that, I don't know if it makes sense, but it correlates into people because it starts out with plants. I mean, it starts out with an atom, just a simple little atom. Everything's simple, you know what I mean? Starts out simple and then make it more complicated. But it starts out with an atom and an heirloom seed, something that comes back every year, the Santa Claus, you know what I mean? But when you take that out, you clone everything out. You can only clone out to so far. Once you clone out so much, you're switching them all, you're mixing them all. They're all cloned, like they start fucking up. It's like robots. So when they don't put the heirloom seed in there, all you're getting is the clones, and to the point that the clones are fucking up. You know what I mean? And you can't go no further. Your weed, all the weed just goes away. It's fucking done for. It's, you know what I mean? Because you took the heirloom seed out and you put the Monsanto seed in, right? They make the seed, you know, clone seeds. And once you do that, you can only go so far, like I said, and until the point then, like they start becoming retarded, or like they're fucking up, like they just like you only got the bad genes in there. You don't have that good heirloom genes. Like there's certain genes that heirloom seed has that it's natural, you know. And nature, you can't fuck with nature. Nature will fuck you up every time, you know what I mean? And people always want to fuck with nature. They want to change the rivers. They want to change the route. They want to change people. They want to take one gene out and put another gene in. They want to do this. They want to do that. Start playing God. You start playing God, God will fuck you up. Peace.